What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Kevin. Kevin, thank you so much for the request, for all of the support that you've given me and the channel so far, and for putting this one in front of me, because for those who don't know, in a very recent live stream, and I've just released a video to my Patreons from the $5 tier and my YouTube members from the $5 tier. I've recently reacted to Corvyx for the first time, which was his song, his cover of the song Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, and that blew me away. This man's voice is bonkers. If you haven't heard him before, check him out. The link to the original of this song will be in the description below, so check that out and see it without all my pauses and interruptions. But I also recently reacted to Dan Vasque's cover of My Heart Will Go On, because that was a recent release of his. So when Kevin saw that I'd done that, and I'm not sure if he put this request through before or after my first reaction to Corvyx, but either way, thank you so much for putting this in front of me, because I'm super excited to check it out, in case you guys can't tell from my squirrel on caffeine type of energy that I've got for this one. I'm super excited because Corvyx's voice is bonkers. This is a male cover in the original key. How many males do you know that would do Celine Dion in the original key? Not many. So I can't wait to check this out. We're going to get into it right now. As always, as I said before, check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Corvyx if you haven't already, and we're going to get into this. This is Corvyx's cover of My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Let's go. That's so interesting. It's like it's like giving me music box vibes, but haunted, creepy music box. Like if you heard that in a horror movie or the trailer for a horror movie, it would make sense. It kind of makes your hair stand on end in a weird way. I love the big note on that last "on" there. Obviously a departure from the original, but incredible. I also absolutely adore how Corvyx is just completely their own person. Like from the piercings to the slight makeup. I believe he's wearing contact lenses in this. Everything about him is so unique and so, I don't know, it feels so true to who he is. It feels like he understands himself and knows himself, and this is who he is, and he's not going to hide it for anyone. And I adore that. It is just such a strong sense of self and a strong sense of style that you get just from looking at them. And I adore that. It is such a rock star thing, and he looks gorgeous in this film clip, by the way. Absolute snack energy in this video. I even love the rings that we have over the gloves. It's everything. Let's go. You have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. vocals in this one are just so smooth, man. Like, absolutely, like there's not anything so far other than extreme talent. There's not anything so far that's a huge, massive departure from the original. It's not anything overstated or any vocal flippy dippy acrobatics just for the sake of it. It is just pure, phenomenal singing. None of this sounds like a male artist forcing themselves to out of their comfort zone to accomplish something. Everything is so comfortable within Corvyx's range. He knows what he's doing, and it just sounds perfect. Insane props for this one. And I just know that it's going to build. This is a 6-minute video and we're less than 2 minutes in. So it's going to build, and I can't wait to see what he does with it. First of all, arrangement of the song, the way this song is put together, the fact that the music just keeps dropping out and giving us these moments of, and then boom, it comes back in, is flawless. Second of all, I would never sit here in front of y'all and say that anyone could outdo Miss Celine Dion. But, will I sit here and say that this is probably my favorite version of this I've heard, comparatively to the original? Like, Dan Vass did a whole recreation of his whole own thing with that. Fair, that stands on its own, to its own right, its own merit over on the side here. But if we're going to take two versions that are very similar, the original and this one, and I got to pick a favorite, I got to tell you, I'm going to listen to Corvyx version, because this has been incredible. Every part of the vocals is pulling it off flawlessly. Absolutely flawlessly. And the small changes to the arrangement, to the instrumentation, to the way that different notes are sung and the way he's performing it is just adding so much for me. I adore it so far. I love what he did there. I don't know what you call that. I wouldn't exactly call it vibrato of the waving up and down that he did there, because it was almost too slow for I can't even say that word. But it was an intentional kind of up and down and up and down and up and down that he did, rather than just being normally when I think of a vibrato, I think of it being very kind of a fast waving sound, whereas this was a very intentional up and down. Let me know if that is still called vibrato, if it's got its own name. I don't know technical terms. Sorry, guys. I'm not that kind of reactor. I'm just here for the good vibes and enjoying the music. But yeah, whatever he did there with the up and down notes, stunning. Absolutely loved it. Before he gets into the next section, because I can feel it's going to build something here. This is going to be a crescendo moment. But before he gets into it, I just got to say as well, both with Bring Me to Life and this, he always brings it with the videos. And it's not that it's anything that's like a full movie scale production or anything. Usually it's just these fantastic, artistic, gorgeous shots where, like they're doing at the moment, where they're using the shadows, or he had those, if you haven't seen the film clip for Bring Me to Life, he has people like cocooned in what look like spider webs. It's freaky looking, that's what it is. But it's incredibly artistic and beautiful, and he does that in his videos so well. All right, let's get into this crescendo that's going to knock my socks off. Let's go. I love that he went in a different direction to the original with that part. That last big "my heart will go on" note. The way that Celine hits it in the original is vastly different or it feels at least vastly different to the way that he hit the note there. It's like they went in two different directions with it, and I love it. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on with that note, sir. We made it. We made it to 4.5 minutes with me thinking I wasn't going to need to grab one of these through this video. I was... I think what I love, absolutely love about this version is that every single damn time I have expected him to go left, he's gone right. Every single time I've been like, okay, come on, here comes the big note. It's not. And then I'm sitting there completely not ready for it, and he comes in with a big crescendo note. And every single time it hits me completely unexpected as a surprise attack, and I love that. That is so cool and so well done. I was fully ready for this one to be another big power note, and instead it was just a nice cruisy one. But I was not at all ready for when he did the huge note, and that's awesome. The fact that he can just end the song on a noise that if I'm gonna do it for you guys. I'm gonna do it right now. You know what that note sounds like if I try and do it? It sounds like a nasally whine. It's like there's nothing, like no one would think you can put that noise in at the end of a song and it's going to sound amazing. And yet Corvyx does it with this fragility and this beauty about it that just... sells the entire song summed up in one note. Absolutely incredible.
Here it is.
I love that all of his songs, he gets his boyfriend to react to them. I'm not going to lie to y'all, if you haven't seen the members video, the first time I read it wrong because I was so blown away by the song, and I read it as my brother, and I spent a good 30 seconds talking about how attractive their gene pool is. No, it's his boyfriend. We love that. And I love that not only does he get his boyfriend to react to them, but he puts the reactions out for all of us to see. That is gorgeous and so beautiful. And holy jeez Louise, do I need to hear his cover of My Immortal, because that has just been floating around teasing me forever, and I need to get on it because he's just released Decode by Paramore, which I was just talking about the other day. So desperate to hear both of those. There's going to be so many more Corvyx reactions in the future, you guys. I cannot wait to see more of his stuff. He is phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Corvyx, support the original artist. Well, not the original artist, but the original cover of this song, the reaction that I'm doing, the original of that. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to me if you haven't already, because it helps out the channel so much. Check me out over on Patreon, where I run weekly polls for the reactions that I do, and you guys will be seeing Corvyx on the polls in future weeks. I also do weekly TV show reactions, monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check out all of that over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.